here. It's pretty impressive, so I hope you enjoy this week's video. And for another thing, and if you have noticed, I got a new beanie. Thanks very much to Friend Farming for this nice warm beanie. See you all in our next video.
So here's a little bit of information about the farm. It originally started as a dairy farm, milking just a few cows until they decided to diversify and become a prime tourist attraction as a farm park. It was great fun having a go at hand milking. Next we took a ride around some of the dairy herd out grazing. Next there was a tractor ride around the farm. We really enjoyed this part, it was fast and bumpy. This building you see here is a college where you come to get more knowledge, to learn about zoology and various other species.
Alright then guys, we'll be talking to you about our cows just on our left hand side to start off with. These girls that are called maiden heifers. Like I said, because of their age, they're coming up to around 1.5 to 2 years old. At this stage, this is when we can start our breeding process. So because we are a milk and dairy farm, we need milk. So how we do this is by simply getting our female cows to obviously get pregnant. They can start lactating, producing milk, and then we can then continue the cycle on from there. If they are quite at the back that you can't see them, they may have, or they should all have, a blue collar around their neck. This collar is really important, not just for the animal, but for the actual farmers themselves. This is because of the way and how we get our females pregnant. So we do not get a bull in to serve our females, purely because it is accurate and our farmers would not be able to tell which females are pregnant and which ones aren't. So what our farmers use instead is a term called artificial insemination. They do it themselves, it's more accurate, and it ensures that everyone in front of you gets a good chance of conceiving and having a baby. Like I said, the reason why they use these collars is for exactly that. So they can actually determine when our females are in season, and this is why it makes it more accurate. So then when they know they're in season, they can administer the actual artificial insemination, and then our females can conceive naturally. Alright guys, so on our left hand side, yes, we have our calves, and then to the right hand side we have our main barn for our main herd. We are a little bit empty, and that is because our main herd is out in the fields grazing, but as you can see we do have some females at the back, and I'll tell you a little bit about why they are in just a second. So we start off with our calves just to our left hand side again. If you can, they are around 3 to 4 months. These calves will stay in these pens until they reach around 6-7 months. They should then be completely weaned off the milk, and they will then be put into pens next to the girls that just talked about, the maiden heifers, but we can then gradually get them on grass so they can be then out in the fields grazing. We have a different type of milk. The quality is different, and what I mean by this is actually more creamier and more fattier. This actually makes the perfect ice cream. So when our female adult Jersey cows are milked during the day, some of this milk is collected and then taken down to our farm shop. Our staff members make that into ice cream for you guys to have, and we do it in lots of delicious flavours, so please pop down and have a try. If you guys turn yourselves around, you can see that we have our main barn. Like I said, we do have some goats at the back, and this is because we are in calves. They're due to give birth in the next month, so our farmers have them in just so we can monitor them and to make sure they give birth nice and healthy. You may be wondering why you see some people walking on that top right at the back. We call this the gantry, and the pathway leads into our dairy parlour. You guys can actually see how our farmers milk them this afternoon, and that's at 3:15. There are some people walking across them now. When you will be walking across them at the lady at the back or the family, the cows will be beneath you. This is because the farmers filter them through, because they have to equally milk to ensure they are milked, and they all have the equal amount of milk given. They are milked for around 10 to 15 minutes, and in that time they are producing around 25 to 30 litres per cow. They are milked twice a day, so in a day one cow is producing around 60 litres of milk. So in comparison to pints, it's around about 100 pints per cow, so there's a lot of milk. And the one I'd like to talk to you guys today, because they are an actual organic milk farm, we're able to sell our produce to Waitrose, the supermarket company. They buy the milk off of us, and they then sell it in their supermarkets. So if any of you guys who do shop in Waitrose, and you do grab yourself some milk, more than likely you are drinking it from a girl here at this. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to have a look, then I'll reverse and take you back. Trailer to your end, we have our newest addition. These guys have been new about a week old, and our farmers have had an influx of cows born in the last couple of days. We have been...
Here's a calf born early this morning in the maternity ward. Here are some cows that already have been milked and now eating some silage.
Here are the cows queuing up to get milked. There is a mixture of Jersey and Friesian Holstein cows. Here is a unique herringbone milking parlour. It can milk 10 cows at once. This man is called a cowman. If it was a girl, she would be called a cowwoman. All the gates to the parlour is automatic. This means when a cow has finished milking, it automatically lets them out at the front and then opens at the back to let the next cow in. Green triangular bins you see above the station are giving the cows a small amount of cake to encourage the cows in to be milked. Here's a cow making her way to the milking station. The cowman gets 2 sterile cloths from the yellow bucket at the front of the parlour. He uses one to clean the others before clusters go on. These cows are producing between 20 to 30 litres, which take around 10 to 15 minutes to be milked. Finished milking, the cowman will use another sterile cloth to further clean the udders, and then they get a spray of iodine to reduce any infections or bacterial growth. cow leaves out of the milking parlour and goes out to grass.
Now for some interesting facts. Did you know cows have 32 teeth, 8 on the bottom front and 24 molars on the side? And did you know all cows' tongues are rough? Cow can smell up to 5 miles away. A group of cows is called a herd. Here's a bit of trivia for you. You can lead a cow upstairs but just not downstairs. This is because a cow's knee can't bend to walk back. A dairy cow provides us with milk, which is used to make butter, cream and cheese. Most cows are housed in winter. About 12,000 dairy farms in Britain, supporting 50,000 jobs. To where possible, shop local and support British farmers. Some interesting facts about Jersey cows. Here are some interesting facts about Holstein cows. Here is a little bit of how cheese is made from the milk.
We hope you have enjoyed today's video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Farming Life Hillbrook.